Okay, you may recall some time back I made this wooden arm for suspending a camera over work while I film a video, and it served me really well. In fact, I've upgraded to a camcorder now which has a 3-hour battery life, so that means I can do my slow TV videos, and I can also charge this while I'm filming, so I don't need to worry about interruption of the video and so on. Now, I did have a little bit of trouble with these parts, and this is the little swivel that goes on the top part here and enables the camera to tilt and be locked in place. So let's have a little look at the solutions I tried, and then we'll talk about the one I've actually settled on. So the first one I tried was this, which I bought I think from banggood.com, and it's a good little swivel ball joint. It's got a 1/4 inch screw in the bottom there, so that's like a tripod screw, so I can screw a bolt into that through the extended arm and supposedly lock that in place. However, I did find that after a month or so of use, this lockdown screw here just wasn't really cutting it anymore, and so the camera would sag or tilt, especially if I put a heavier camera on there. Now you can take this apart, take that screw out, and that piece comes off, and there's a little socket here that's trying to fit that ball, and I did make a little washer even out of foam and put it in there in the hope that that would give it a little bit more grip, but in the end it just kind of doesn't really, and so I don't know what's really actually wrong there, but it just doesn't grip that. So gave up on that one, and rather stupidly bought something exactly the same, well, different model, but same difference. And again, same problem here. It was lovely to start with, and then after a bit of use it did start to wear, and it's just not gripping firmly enough, and so I would find that my camera was just sagging or would suddenly drop during a bit of filming. So abandoned that one and thought, okay, what I need to do is splash out, and so I bought a proper tilt quick release ball head here, and this is really lovely. It's got pan and tilt settings there, so that bit's a little bit stiff on the bottom there, but it's all lockable, and that actually locks really nicely, and actually when you unlock it and turn, you get a lovely smooth adjustability. However, too heavy. The combination of this plus the camera on the end of the tripod arm made the tripod itself quite susceptible to tilting or tipping over, and whilst I can compensate for that by hanging extra weights on the back end of the arm, it just didn't really seem like the right thing to be perched out on the end of there. But no matter, this has not gone to waste. So this has a 3/8 screw thread in the bottom, which I needed to convert to a 1/4 screw thread initially. So when I was using this on the tripod arm, I just had one of these little inserts in there like that, but of course I'm not using it for that anymore. However, as I say, this won't go to waste because I've got this little tiny tripod which I bought from TomTop, the Ammoon tripod. Now I did intend to use this for something else, for another project, but this has got a 3/8 screw on it, and so we can actually put that in there and make a rather lovely little mini tripod. Now, what use is such a small tripod as that? Well, here's what use it is. You can slot in the action cam on the quick release mount, and there we go. We've got a little action cam tripod that I can just plonk down on the table or something while I'm filming and get another camera angle for my videos while I'm shooting. So I can cut between two camera angles. This is a wide angle view. The audio on this camera is not brilliant, but of course I can be recording audio on the main camera and just overwrite the video. So there we go. So that's not gone to waste. That was, I think, about £25, so I'm glad I didn't have to waste that. These things were just a few pounds only. So what did I settle on in the end? So in the end I settled for this dual ball head from Smallrig, and it's got a single screw here that undoes these two clamps, and both of these balls are then adjustable. I will just quickly undo that. Yeah, there you can see, well, hopefully you can see. So then it's got lots of adjustability, and then it tightens up and it holds incredibly well. So that's really nice and firm. So that's screwed tight now and I can't move that. So there we go, that was the solution, or appears to be the solution in the end, this Smallrig dual ball hot shoe mount. It's got the same kind of screw underneath. It's got a 1/4 inch screw underneath that goes into there, and of course the standard tripod screw on the top there. So I think that was the solution. So thanks for watching, and I hope to see you again soon.